Hi everyone, good morning. I hope you are all doing well. So, today I want to talk to you guys about the art of public speaking. Why? Because it is important for each and every one of you to be able to articulate things well, articulate yourself well, but also represent yourself in a manner that people will, one, take you seriously, and two, be able to understand what message you're sending across. So I will be chatting while I finish writing something. I have something I've been working on this whole year, or maybe 2 years ago, and it's finally coming to life. Yay! So the art of public speaking. First of all, the first question I get asked a lot is, are people born public speakers, or can you work hard to become a good public speaker? To be honest, there are those who are born, so they really don't need to work, but at the end of the day you always have to perfect your art or your craft. And then there are others who teach themselves how to be public speakers. Why? Because they have a passion to speak publicly, but again, it also helps when it comes to your career. It helps when it comes to you trying to explain yourself to people. It helps when it comes to just understanding the dynamics of the space you're in and how you can become better. So. Number one, if you want to be a good public speaker, you have to get out of your head. One of the things that hinders public speaking is the fact that you're always invested in your head. You're always thinking about, what are they seeing? What are they saying? Does my outfit look good? Am I saying the right thing? Am I pronouncing the right things? Should I be here? Should I not? So you're always in your head. And I'll be honest, as much as I do a lot of public speaking, I tend to sometimes get into my head a lot, which is fine. It's normal. But I have a mechanism in which I use to get out of my head. What I do is, if I'm standing somewhere and I feel like, oh my God, my outfit is not good, or I'm convincing myself otherwise, I just affirm myself. I affirm myself and tell myself, yo, listen, you're supposed to be here. People are listening to you. So it's a do or die situation. You either do it, speak and say what you need to say, or you just get off stage because there are other people who want the same opportunity that you have. So when I affirm myself that way and also give myself a reality check, it tends to comfort me, and it tends to make me realize that, I deserve to be here and people are listening to me. So that is number one. Make sure that you're out of your head, and make sure that it's important to be out of your head. Otherwise, you're going to be so into your head that you forget what you want to say. Number two, in public speaking, you have to prepare. Not over prepare, not under prepare, but prepare on a substantive level, in terms of, you have to make sure that you know what exactly you're going to say. You know your audience exactly. You know the time you're given to speak. You know how you're going to say it. You know how you've used very easy words for your audience to listen to. But importantly, prepare. Know the type of topic you have, know the type of crowd you have, then prepare accordingly. Don't go and stand in front of a high school crowd and start bombarding them with big words and start telling them things that will make them confused, because they'll also get bored. And don't go into boardrooms or important meetings and start clowning. Clowning is okay, it eases the mood, but it depends on the particular place you are and the particular people you're with. So plan. Number three, practice. Okay. So some people like myself, when we practice, I tend to forget what exactly I want to say, but not everyone is like that. Most people have to practice in order for them to keep themselves in check. So practice your speech if you have a speech, practice your point if you have a point, and also practice so that you're able to time yourself accordingly. Most of the time, you're never given a lot of time. You're given just ample time to say what you need to say so that some other speaker can come. So it's good if you practice, so that you're able to equip yourself well, and so that you're able to time yourself wisely. Number four, research and find out what particular outfit and color fits the particular place. I cannot emphasize enough. You cannot go into a very modest crowd or a very elderly crowd and dress like a millennial extreme. I mean, you can dress like that if you're going out to friends, you can dress like that if you're going out to have fun, but when it comes to public speaking, your image is very important. So what do? You need to research, find out what age group it is, find out where it is, find out what country it is, find out what time it is. These things will help you, because if you dress differently or inappropriately, trust you me, nobody is going to listen to what you're going to say. So make sure you do that. Number 5? Yeah, number 5, a secret to public speaking is confidence. So confidence, some people, I don't believe in everyone born with confidence from the day they come out of their mother's womb. I do believe in building up and strengthening your confidence, and a lot of times when it comes to public speaking, confidence plays a huge role. So you have to work on your confidence, because the moment your audience senses you don't have confidence in yourself, then they lose interest in knowing what exactly you want to say. So make sure you work on your confidence even before the particular speech you're going to make, or before the particular place you're going to go, because your confidence is what is going to safeguard you. Number 6, you have to be wary about the words you're using. Your vocabulary, your words, it has to fit in right with the particular people that you're talking to. A lot of times people feel like, oh, if you use big words, then you're going to be seen smart. Public speaking is not about being smart. Public speaking is about knowing how to send a message across in a much simpler but very attractive way. And when I talk about attractive, I mean in a way that your audience is going to be more interested, more inclined on it, and more willing to listen. So find out what specific words you want to use. I always advise, when I used to train public speaking, I always advise my students to use simple words when they're speaking to audiences. Why? Because we're in a generation where people get bored a lot. So cut them some slack. Don't use too much English, and try to just be as simple as possible so that you can send a message across. Number 7. Number 7 is cut yourself some slack. I mean, you want to read a speech, you want to speak in front of the public, you don't need to be perfect. You see, we teach and we progress as we practice. I was never like this before even being in the position that I am today. I wasn't that much of a good public speaker. I was a good public speaker, but I believe right now I've become better. I still go through anxiety. I still have panic sometimes. I still get stage fright sometimes. So cut yourself some slack. Every public speaker, a good public speaker, will actually be very anxious, and sometimes will just feel like they are worried, they don't know what to say. But once they start speaking, it flows, and that's the secret. A lot of people feel like when you are not anxious or when you're not feeling scared, then you're not prepared. But if you're anxious, you're on your toes, and you're feeling scared, then, my dears, remember, you're going to give out an amazing speech. So cut yourself some slack, believe in yourself, believe in your content, and always identify 2 to 3 good public speakers and try to listen to them, try to listen to the words they use, try to listen to the information they give out, and make sure you perfect your craft in that particular issue or topic that you want to do. Because public speaking or being a good public speaker doesn't just happen overnight. Some are born, but some have to work hard for it. Whichever you are, just make sure you're the best at it and you'll be fine. So, bye.